I want to start by asking about your time here in Kurdish jail. You've been arrested since January. Can you tell us a little bit how you have been treated since then?
Fine, not bad.
Can you describe a little bit your life in jail? What are you doing? What kind of jail is it? Who are you with?
It's just like any other jail. You eat, you sleep, and you wait to be interrogated.
Can you tell us what kind of interrogation are you going through? Who is investigating you? And talk a little bit about that.
American government, SDF officials. That's it. No British involved.
How many hours a day? How many times have you been interrogated? And have you been offered any kind of deal?
No. Haven't been offered no deals.
How's the interrogation going?
I think it's finished, maybe. I haven't been interrogated for some days now. Before it was the Department of Defense, they were okay. Some of them were some respectable people. Then they brought some less respectable people. Then they brought the FBI, who are the least respectable out of the bunch. And that's it.
I want to talk about the Beatles now.
I don't listen to music, so I'd rather not speak about a rock band.
What kind of, you don't listen to any music? Rolling Stones, maybe?
No, no music.
When was the first time that you heard that you guys were called the Beatles?
Sometime in Raqqa, saw a news report. Yeah.
How was your response to that?
John Lennon won't like it much.
Sorry?
I didn't think John Lennon would like it much.
Did you see it on TV? Did you read it in the paper? Like, how did you come across it?
I don't remember. It's not a significant part of my life. It's just some media blabber that some fool has said, and that's it.
Which name were you given?
I don't even know.
You don't know, or you don't want to say?
I don't know.
Former hostages have said that you personally have beaten them, and you've waterboarded them, and you've even carried out mock executions. There are witnesses who are still alive, and they say that about you. What do you want to say to that?
I say that there's an ongoing legal process, and when they decide to get along with it, then we can talk about any accusations made against me or anyone else. So let's just make a clear distinction between being a part of an organization or a state or a group and agreeing with everything they do. That's it.
So what are the things you didn't agree to?
What are the things I didn't agree to? Traffic tickets.
Okay.
Such things that have no basis in the law of Allah.
Did you agree to the enslavement of Yazidi women?
I never met a Yazidi woman, so...
No, but the practice, did you agree with that practice, or do you denounce it now on camera?
Do I denounce what, slavery? I don't denounce slavery, no. You have to understand that just because America decided to abolish something, I don't know what year it was, anyways, does not mean that every person has to run behind America and say, this is now an abominable act that nobody can do. The reality is slavery is something that's been around as long as humans have been around. Islamic texts have spoken about slavery and the rights of a slave, and there's a whole jurisprudence about slavery and the rights of slaves and the rights of slave owners.